Alright, heading back into the studio. As promised, another video by yours truly. So yeah, I've been thinking a lot about this vlog I'm trying to put together and what I want to actually do with this. So I think I'm definitely going to veer this a little bit more towards a vlog style, kind of like just a weekly check-in on my progress and what I've been up to in the realm of art and anything art related, I guess, and creative related. So again, here's another cringy offering that I humbly set before you. Last week I was kind of excited that I actually did the first vlog entry of my studio work, and I immediately started working on another project that I've been thinking about for a long time, which I'm about to show to you in a little bit, and I'm about to work on. And you'll also see a little time lapse. I'm going to try to do a little bit of editing here, but I'm a little nervous that well, not nervous, I guess. There's so many ideas I have to kind of make this a little bit more of a fun and interesting experience, like editing with music and all sorts of different cinematic kind of things. But then I realized I don't really have time for any of that stuff. I just don't. And I didn't want to overwhelm myself to make it so spectacular or whatever. So I'm just going to do it as raw as I can for now until I get some type of practice in place that makes this a little bit more fluid, I guess you would say. So this is what it is. So for all 5 or 4 of you that are watching this, probably me watching this over like 3 times or something. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, I started this painting last week that I was excited about. It was from someone at Haunted Overload, and I'm so sorry I can't remember the name right now, but I will cite them in the video. Very nice person. This person actually has been doing, again, if you're not familiar with Haunted Overload, it's a haunted house in Lee, New Hampshire. It's probably the best haunted house in America. I am very proud to be an actor in it. That's one of the things I do, and if, Lord willing, if I keep doing this vlog, I will kind of bring this to there at some point when the season arises, or you'll see the progress of my character, things of that nature. I still digress. I'm sorry, I'm still a little nervous about this. So I've kind of resigned myself into knowing that the first 20 of these are going to be really hard. But anyway, so someone I met there during the haunt, because I love to go through and take pictures of everyone's characters, and I took this one picture that just blew my mind. It was just so beautiful, and it just was amazing. It was like haunting and ghostly, and but it wasn't overtly horror, but it spoke to something else that really got me excited to paint. So it's been sitting on the back burner for a while, so I just jumped right into it, and I made all sorts of mistakes. So you'll see those in the time lapse. I just did not spend enough time drawing on this one, or planning out how I was going to go about the painting, because I was thinking about doing this in alla prima style, and those that are not familiar with the term alla prima, it is wet on wet. So basically you're going to try to do the painting in one take, and just kind of paint wet on wet. You're just painting on top of wet paint, and that can really create beautiful effects. A nice kind of chunky, kind of very process oriented. You're going to see the brush strokes, you're going to feel the paint. It's going to have this kind of wetness, juicy quality to it. So that's what I was going for at the time, and I was pretty excited doing it. I think I really had a lot of fun. Then when I stepped back from it for a little bit, as you always do, you see where the failings are. this is the reference I'm speaking of, and if you can't tell why I would want to paint this, then I'm sorry for you. It feels very bad for you. But this is an absolutely beautiful photo I was so happy to take with my lovely little iPhone. And so this is what I ended up with after, I think I was painting for about an hour and a half or so. There are aspects I do like, particularly the eyes. And I like the feel of it. And if you see, there is a loose quality to it that I would like to retain. But there are some, to my eye, some proportion discrepancies. Particularly around, I'm looking. I think around the nose and the mouth. Something just feels a little off there. So I'm going to try to resolve this and get this going. But again, I wish I could just show you all really finished, nice, beautiful pieces, but I think what I really want this to be is just my process from the ground up. And that includes missteps and paintings that don't work and exactly what I'm thinking about. So in order to fix this, I'm basically going to just work back into the painting with just some wet paint and just kind of try to do it again. And I'm going to kind of sculpt in the areas. I can see here, I can bring that in a little bit more. You can see there's a little less distance on the reference from the lip to the kind of scarf than there is here. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was, but yeah, I mean, by darkening the shadows and kind of bringing out the contrast a bit, I think it will really start to come together and do something worthy of paint. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess I'm done painting for today. I think it's coming along pretty well. What do I want to say? I noticed that the time lapses are extremely fast, which is something I'm going to have to adjust. It's just, the time lapse on my phone, so it's not, I don't think it's going to have like the feeling I wanted to have, but that's fine. I think another maybe 1 or 2 more rounds on this painting, and I think it will be pretty much done. I'm kind of happy with what I've done so far, but a part of me kind of feels like no matter what, like when I see it the next day, I'm not going to like it at all. But we'll see. It's been a lot of fun to paint, and I'm really enjoying it. And I hope you are too, to the degree that you can see all this. I'm sure a lot of the more nuanced elements aren't really coming across as well as I would wish for in the video process, but I mean, I'm just working with what I have. Excuse me, I'm still trying to get over this cold here. But okay, I'm gonna flip it around so you guys can see what I've been up to so far. Okay, so I'll get in close here. There's gonna be a lot of glare. I'm liking where the eyes are going so far. And the mouth, the chin, I feel a little like it needs a bit of work. And I'm kind of modeling in a bit of, if you look at the reference photo, there's like a kind of like a net scarf, which has some really beautiful textures I'd like to incorporate. Maybe next pass, but I'm kind of laying the groundwork there. And yeah, I think it's coming along pretty well. I'm diverging a little bit from the reference to fit the painting as I can. But no, overall I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying this a lot. I hope you are too. And yeah, I think one or two more passes at this, it might be good enough to be called done. And I'm enjoying it. So, all right. Well, thanks a lot for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe and share if you must, or if you will. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos, and I hope to do a lot more. I hope to make this very regular. I have a deep fear that I might not do that, but I'm going to try my darndest, and any encouragement you'd like to bestow onto me, I would be greatly appreciated to help push me forward into this. If not, I'm just going to keep trying to do it anyway, just for myself. It's almost like having a new friend in a weird way, because I get to just talk and do my thing, and I don't have a lot of, you know, in this crazy adult life we live, we don't have a lot of opportunity to kind of just sit around and chat. So this is kind of like a nice supplement for that. So I appreciate you indulging me in this, and thank you very much. Oh.